Welcome to Fanboy Critic, where we go watch new movies out in theaters and give you our review, both the good and the bad. I'm Joe Mortiz, and I'll be your fanboy.
And I'm Sam McClure, I'll be your critic. So this week on Fanboy and Critic, we went to go see Rampage, starring The Rock, Naomi Harris, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and Joe Manganiello. I don't know how to say it. Manganiello. You know, that guy. It's actually based on the video game Rampage from my childhood, something I love dearly. All right, Jay, so I actually don't even remember the name of the director. He's not a very big-time director yet. But what did you think him and The Rock and their team did well in this movie, bringing that video game to life?
We have to start off with the actors that they chose. I think bringing in The Rock, he did a terrific job, and all the other actors that were involved. The Rock did what he does, and he was The Rock pretty much.
This is a Rock. This is a Rock type movie.
Definitely.
And everybody wants The Rock, though. Everybody wants to bring in The Rock.
Yeah.
He's just gonna drive ticket sales.
And he was really good in it. And then the CGI was amazing. I thought that was really good. I mean, portraying all those animals, the wolf, the croc, and the monkey, the gorilla, that was really awesome. And the way it matched up with the game, I thought that was really good too. I mean, the sizes weren't the same, but when it came down to that last scene and they were just destroying everything in that city, all I saw were coins or dollar signs or whatever it was when you did take out the army, the tanks, the buildings. That's what was going through my head the entire time. I'm like, oh my God, look at all these points.
And the woman in the red dress, remember how many points you get for eating that? That was a small part of it.
I think they did a really good job with that. And they didn't push it too much on the game. They actually made a really good story. And I had a lot of fun. I had zero expectations coming in. And I think, it's exactly what you expect it to be. Yeah. And that's, I think, the only reason I could really enjoy it. The story was terrible. The dialogue was really bad. The characters, for the most part, The Rock's character was really the only one that had any sort of interesting thing about them. And that's because he was killing it acting-wise, but I think if it was anybody else, it probably wouldn't have worked. I agree.
The other characters all sucked. Naomi Harris had no reason to be there. Jeffrey Dean Morgan had no reason to be there. Joe Manganiello basically had no reason to be there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to have a longer story.
Yeah, the human antagonists were weak as hell. But I will agree with you. I think the action was really solid. I think the special effects were fantastic. And The Rock did bring his A game. Like, he did what The Rock does.
Yeah.
So, Jay, for the critics out there, try and get them into seeing this movie.
Critics, go watch this movie because we all know you played the video game and we finally get to see it on the big screen. And they actually did a good job for a video game movie. So go check it out.
Yeah, I would agree that for a video game movie, they didn't try and stick too close to the source material that it couldn't live up to. It just kind of took the name and the base premise, and that was good enough for what it was. But, fanboys, this is exactly what you think it is. It's a pretty sloppy, silly movie. It's kind of fun, but at the end of the day, you're not going to remember seeing this movie. You're not going to remember this movie in maybe even a week, 2 weeks tops. It's not really that memorable.
I guess that's off to the ratings.
Off to the ratings, Jay.
I think, for me, this is going to be my first love for 2018.
Really?
I actually really love this movie. You're right. The story sucked. The dialogue sucked. But I think there was just a well-played excitement, action, and everything in it that it just played out really well.
Okay.
But you're right. Maybe I won't remember it in a week. But when I do see it again, when it's randomly playing on the channel, I'm going to say, yeah, I remember it. I loved it.
I'm going to show you this video again in a couple of weeks, and you'll be like, what movie? I actually am going to go with a like this time. I know I've said a lot of negative things, and it is not a great movie by any means, but I had zero expectations going in, and it went slightly above that. So it's exactly what you think it is, only it's a little bit funnier, and the special effects are pretty good. The action is, not bad.
Yeah.
It's actually, some action can be really boring and repetitive to me, but I think they did a good job of keeping it fresh. So I am going to actually give it a like. All right, so thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Maybe go check out the movie and tell us what you think about it. And check us out in 2 weeks for Avengers.
We'll see you for our next review. I don't look that dumb for like loving it.
Wait, do that again.
Yes. Oh yeah. You'll know what that means when you watch the movie, which you should.